Alex, how would you evaluate today's win?
Yeah, I thought it was a deserved win. I thought we were in control of the match. I think that getting the early goal settled us down really well. I think the one big disappointment from our point of view is the manner in which we conceded the goal. I thought that it was something that we spoke about. We know that we're going to go direct. We had to win the first header, land in the second ball, anticipate that your mate's always going to lose it, so you get round in the cover. And the one time we switch off and we don't do that, we concede. And then I think at that point, I think there's 20 minutes of the game to go. Anything can really happen. We want our lads to settle down and start getting back into the rhythm. And for Josh Laurent to score that quality of goal with his left foot, I thought that was really the defining factor that swung it back in our favour. And then from there, I thought we were worthy winners.
Your first goal came as a great corner routine. Do you place big emphasis on set pieces?
Yeah, it's interesting, because I've actually spoke this sort of week since we came back. We haven't scored enough from set plays in the 7 games back, and I thought nearly every set play that went into the box today we looked a threat against a big side, so that's really pleasing. And to get that first goal for a set play was really good. So a lot of the credit's got to go to the other staff members. They focus on the set plays, particularly Mark Cannon and Lewis, so they focus on the set plays as much as anybody else.
And the delivery came from your new man, Burst Ancillary, and you must be pleased with how he's picked things up quickly.
Yeah, listen, he's a good technical player. He can handle the ball, he can play in between the lines, he wants to break sort of defences with his passing. I still think we can get more out of him. I still think there's areas to improve, but I would say that about the whole team. I still think we can do better in certain aspects of our game, but that's now 2 wins that we've put together. Scored 4 in the last game, scored 3 in this game, and we could have scored more today, so in that respect it's really pleasing.
Talking of goals, Jacob Brown scored 3 in his last 4 I think now. Do you feel as though he can be a real talisman for this side?
Yeah, I think, Jacob's record last year, he scored 13 league goals last season, so he's shown he's more than capable. He's very hungry to play through the middle. At times I've had to play him in the wing back role because he's the best suited for the job, either him or Ben Wilmot. I think with Dijon back and now bringing Keane in, it sort of secures that side for us, and we can now hopefully expose Jacob to more sort of time through the middle, which he's done well when he's played there.
Stevenage managed to level things, but your team cleared the hedge. You must have been pleased with your action there.
Yeah, I was really pleased with the response because I didn't think the game to that point merited the fact that they took a goal and sort of levelled the match, because I thought we were the dominant team. I didn't really see the goal coming, if I'm honest. It was always going to take a mistake or a set play or us switching off or not being sort of concentrated. But yeah, in the manner in which we responded after that, I thought that you could see the lads' determination to win the game. So yeah, really pleased.
Josh Laurent got that goal. How pleased have you been with his performances in the last couple of games in particular?
Yeah, listen, he's been great. He's such a big presence in that middle area. He breaks the game up, he can start attacks, he can break forward, and that's something I know he's really eager to do. And what I'm trying to do is manipulate our system so it allows him to have that freedom from time to time to go and hit the box. And I think that's worked for him the last couple of games. It gives him that sort of box-to-box role, which he likes, but also he's very good in that first phase. He's sort of protecting our back line, whether it be winning the first aerial duel or whether it be mopping anything up, because he's such a big sort of presence in there.
I'm pleased as well to be able to give Keanu his debut.
Yeah, it was planned before the game. Dijon's had quite a considerable time out, so we gave him 25 minutes, I think, the last game, upped it today to 70 minutes, gave Keon a wee run to see where he is, and it's good to get the lads involved. We gave Connor a run again today as well, which is nice. So yeah, and to be honest, Dwight was scheduled to play today, and unfortunately pulled out through being ill, because we need to get some minutes into his legs as well. So yeah, all in all, I think the only disappointment from our point of view in respect to the players is obviously Connor picking up an injury. We're gutted for him because I think he's got a bright future.
Talking about injury, do you know any more about that at the minute?
I just know he's rolled his ankle, so the extent of the injury I'm not quite sure at the moment. We'll get a scan on it tomorrow, and then we'll have a better idea of where he is.
The 5th round draws tomorrow night. Do you have any preference?
Not really, no. I think we spoke about getting a big club in the last round, and I thought we might have done, but Stevenage sort of done them over really. So yeah, we'll just see how the round goes.